You're one of the largest national initiatives and very active in this whole 6G research and innovation. Would you maybe be able to comment on your standardization approach and how do you deal with this in your project, whether you have specific plans or how do you plan to, for instance, increase the impact of the solutions you're investigating, how to help them, grow into standardization and have real life impact?
Yes, of course, standardization is one of the next big things we take seriously, and of course we are taking it in our verticals as well, and trying to adapt these requirements. But also we need to listen to the verticals, what are they require, and taking these into account also in the standardization. And that's very crucial job, and the next big phase we need to really focus on.
Okay. So you're collaborating with some verticals as part of the 6G flagship project? And
yes, we have 5 selected verticals, and we are now running those programs very intensively and listening to companies, listening to officials, regulators, and so forth. And we really take this opportunity when we have finally kind of reached this status of this ecosystem working, and that's very valuable for us. I'm sure it also reflects in standardization. And maybe still about this, like neighboring programs in the other countries. So I'm really happy to see this sustainability be so strong, at least in presentations. I also hope that it will be in real life, and that's kind of big change that was not there before. But in all, we are taking it very seriously and taking into account in any project. And then also we are not only doing it with the engineering project, but also we do it in multidiscipline research program. Yeah, it's really there. And concerning these use cases, let's say even if we like to develop technology, being strong engineers and having a lot of backgrounds in this ICT, so I see these business cases also so crucial already at this phase, because anyway we need to somehow ensure that these best use cases are coming into reality. And like we see in this XX2 use case also, many of those are related to smart city development. And we are discussing very intensively with city officials what comes to urban design and planning, how to implement this in the future. But we need to still find these business cases and different stakeholders who is taking care of those to run these services and use cases. And that's quite a big question actually. But they won't go there just like that. Maybe we thought before that in earlier generations that we just push those and they will take in use, but we need to really take these officials in the projects.
Yeah, no, two very good points. I think it was already commented before by Joost that we need to match sort of the technology push and the market pull. I think this is also one of the big lessons learned from 5G and deployment 5G that we now see is a little bit struggling to find its real world application and to take into account.